All right, welcome back. It's still Daybreak Live on Dominion Television. Right now, we'll go over to Boluwaji Ogumola, who is on standby for Daybreak Sports.
Well, good morning to you, Abby, and good morning to Samson. It's a lovely, lovely Wednesday morning, and time again to talk sport on the sports segment of Daybreak Live. Well, quite a lot to talk about on the show this lovely morning. Yes, the night after the big win for Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. But we'll come back to that. Let's start from home this morning and talk about the Nigerian National League. That was the second tier of Nigerian League football. They call it the most important league in Nigeria. Whether you support that or not, well, we get to find out. But then the news is that the Nigerian National League has expelled 1472 Football Club for further participating in the 2024-2025 NNL season. Now, the matches, the reason is because they actually failed to honor 3 league matches. Well, the matches were the games against Abia Comet, the Kada Football Club, and Ijele Football Club. The league body disclosed this in a letter sent by its Chief Operating Officer, Danlami Alanana. Well, according to the letter, they were also fined 5 million naira. NNL also nullified all results of the matches played by the club, and also all their unplayed matches have all been cancelled. That's a big move coming from the Nigerian National League this morning as regards 1472 being thrown out of the league. Well, from there, let's go to the home of the MPFL champions, where Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has gifted Remo Stars 10 million naira for winning the 2024-2025 Nigerian Premier Football League title. Osimhen doled out 5 million naira to the players and another 5 million naira to the technical crew. The Galatasaray striker also congratulated the players and praised them for their good work all season long. Don't forget, Remo Stars on Sunday, courtesy of their win over Niger Tornadoes at the Remo Star Stadium, won the title, first privately owned club to win it in 25 years. And we say kudos to them for that. And of course, a big one from our own Victor Osimhen for appreciating the boys. From the male league, let's talk about the Nigeria Women Football League this morning, where it's the end of the regular season in the Nigerian Women Football League today. The final game, and decisions have been made. Let me inform you that some teams are already through to the Super 6. Well, we have 5 teams to be precise are through to the Super 6. And there you have them. Edo Queens through to the Super 6. Nasarawa Amazons, Remo Stars Ladies, Bayelsa Queens, and Rivers Angels. Just one more slot to fill, and that's between FC Robo Queens and Niger Rattles. Now, the games involving those 2 teams will be played simultaneously today. Yes, because all of the games will definitely be played together. Let's take a look at fixtures in the Nigerian National League, Nigerian Women Football League for today. It's the end of the regular season, and we're so excited about it this morning. Edo Queens was logged out with Conference Queens, 4 p.m. at the Samuel Ogumina Stadium in Benin City. In Ilorin, Ekiti Queens will slug it out with Abia Angels, while Atlas Queens will be the host of Nasarawa Amazons. Remo Stars Ladies will slug it out with Danas Ladies. And in Group B, where Rivers Angels will entertain Benue Queens at the Adokie Amesimaka Stadium, while Adama Queens will slug it out with Ibom Angels at the Pantami Stadium in Gombe. Niger Rattles versus Bayelsa Queens game, 3 p.m. at the FCT, that's the Buhari City Stadium, same time as FC Robo Queens versus Delta Queens match at the Onikon Stadium, 3 p.m. today. The 2 games, don't forget that a lot is at stake in those 2 matches. Niger Rattles, Robo Queens, all gone in for the big one, and as the remaining one, sole tickets left for them in their group. That's Group B. Don't forget that Super 6 is where we'll have the eventual champion of the Nigeria Women Football League for this very season. From there, let's cross to Egypt, where the Flying Eagles head coach Ali Zubair has declared that his team will go for maximum points against Tunisia later tomorrow. The 7-time champions will begin their campaign at the 2025 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations against the young Carthage Eagles later tomorrow at the June 30 Stadium in Cairo on Thursday. Nigeria defeated Tunisia. Of course, Nigeria defeated Tunisia's North African rivals, that's Egypt, in their preparatory game coming into this competition. And there you have the fixtures involving our boys as the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. Tomorrow, Thursday, they have a date with Tunisia. Morocco will slug it out with Nigeria. That's the 4th of May. That's on Sunday. And next Wednesday, it's Nigeria versus Kenya. We're looking forward to all of those fixtures. But before that, later today, the competition definitely continues as far as the under-20 African combination is concerned in Egypt. Don't forget that Ivory Coast pulled out of that hosting that competition. I mean, for reasons best known to them. But let me take you back to Sunday when the competition started. Zambia and Sierra Leone played out a goalless draw. Oh, and of course, Egypt defeated South Africa by a single goal. Yeah, more games will definitely be played later on today. Let's take a look at them. Sierra Leone will take on Egypt today. Well, first off, let's take a look at the table. Egypt, of course, the first game they won against South Africa. They're topping the table. Zambia have 1 point following their draw against Sierra Leone in their opening game. And then Sierra Leone, 1 point as well. Tanzania, no point. South Africa, no point. And today, games will be played at the competition. Sierra Leone will take on Egypt today at 9 p.m. While at 6 p.m. it's South Africa taking on Tanzania. And of course, you can take a look at all of the schedule and to stay abreast with all of the games coming up at the competition. It's the under-20 African combinations, and trust us on Dominion Television to continue to bring you up to speed with all of that and many more. Well, let's move away from the competition and take a quick look at updates coming from the world of tennis this lovely morning, when Novak Djokovic will not be part of the Italian Open next week in another blow for the 24-time Grand Slam winners. Of course, as he prepares for the Roland Garros, Djokovic has competed in Rome in every season since 2007 and has won the event 6 times, most recently in 2022. All right, away from that this morning, let's move on to the world of boxing, where heavyweight boxer Dana Dubois, his trainer, told Alexander Usyk yesterday during their press conference that he conned the boxing world as the 2-time champions met in London, of course, yesterday ahead of their undisputed title fight, holding on the 19th of July, that's on a Saturday at the Wembley Stadium. It was a lot during the press conference yesterday. Dubois' team attacking Alexander Usyk ahead of that one. And that's what we want to see, right? We want that fantastic build-up before a major boxing bout like that. I mean, it's an undisputed heavyweight boxing fight. I mean, what's that kind of fight without a major build-up? We're looking forward to that and many more. All right, a quick one coming from the La Liga. Let's return to the world of football right now and tell you that Real Madrid defender Antonio Rudiger has been handed a 6-game ban for his red card in their 3-2 loss to Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final. However, his teammate Jude Bellingham has seen his sending off rescinded. That's the situation as far as that is concerned. All right, let's go to the UEFA Champions League. Yesterday at the Emirates Stadium, Paris Saint-Germain handed Arsenal a 1-0 loss in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-final. Ousmane Dembele got the winner in the 4th minute of that encounter. And later tonight, it's Barcelona versus Inter Milan. We're back to Samson and Abby this morning. And that's sports.
Thank you so much, Boluaji, for that sporting news. And it's still Daybreak Live, but right now it's time to go. Thank you so much to our wonderful viewers watching us. Thank you for staying with us. I hope you had a wonderful show on Daybreak Live today. Until next time, my name is Abby Dickinson. God bless Nigeria.
All right, I want to tell you that it's Wednesday. Halfway to your goals. Keep pushing, stay focused, and let your efforts today set the tone for the rest of the day, of the week. As Samson Balogun is my name. Until tomorrow, we shall be meeting again. Stay safe. Bye for now.